Hello. Okay, so we got today our new shoes from the Xero Shoes Fulfillment Center, which is out in Denver, Colorado. They're actually made in China, but that's what it is. Okay. Yay! Rip. I probably should have kept that package in case I need to send it back. But oh well. Here we go. Oh, what is this? What we got? Okay, so I actually got these a couple weeks ago, and I had to send them back because they were the wrong size. They provide this super convenient return form. All you do is fill out the reason why. In this case, I put down shoes are great, but the list a little bit too big, so I send them back. It's asked for a size, half a size down, and now they're here. And it looks like they sent me a $50 gift card for something called Hello Fresh. Play within 30 days. It's actually an ad, not really a gift card. Okay. Special note from Xero Shoes founders. Says, thank you so much for buying Xero Shoes. We started Xero Shoes in a corner of our bedroom in 2009. We never imagined we'd be helping hundreds of thousands of people in over 100 countries enjoy the fun, the freedom, and the benefits of natural, barefoot-inspired movement. We're thrilled to have you in our community and want you to know we're committed to your happiness. We do everything in our power to treat you the way we want to be treated by companies we love. If you have any questions or just want to tell us what you're doing in your Xero Shoes, reach out and give us a shout. Feel the world. Steven Sashin and Lena Phoenix, founders of Xero Shoes. Okay, so these are the Xero Prios. I got the blue color. No particular reason why. They only had either blue or like a gray and yellow kind of deal. So I had to pick one. I think I actually would have, if they had just plain black or maybe like a black and a white and gray, or actually no, not white. Anyway, the blue, I expect these to get dirty, so the blue doesn't look as dirty when it gets dirty, and this is just a darker color, so that's why I went with the blue. It's kind of like, I don't understand why people will buy white shoes. It blows my mind. In a week, they're surely not going to be white anymore. Okay, so take a look at the shoe. This is the shoe. It is that flexible. It really is. It's pretty lightweight. I actually haven't weighed these. I did weigh the 9.5s. They are. When I weighed the pair, it was less than 8 ounces. So these are going to probably even be less than that. There is an insole to these. The inside the insole is removable, and you can take that off, and then it just has the bed underneath. There is a little bit of cushion on the inside of these things. I actually was not expecting that when I first saw them. I thought they were just going to be the rubber bed, which is this stuff, but apparently that's not the case, which is fine. It's still really flexible, still very light, and when I actually tried these on last time when I got the bigger size, they felt pretty snug against the heel and over the top of my foot, but just the front was just a little bit too empty, and it was probably just going to end up kind of flopping around to the point where my toes were kind of like back here, and they really need to be just a little bit further up so I can don't have this extra set of shoe kind of hanging out beyond the end of my toes. It doesn't do anything because one, the shoe is very, very flexible, so it doesn't actually, all it would do is just bend, and I need my toe to be out there so I can have strength, so I can have something to push off of. So anyways, let's put these on and see how they fit. I'm hoping they fit really well. Oh, that's the cool part. You check it out. You can actually I'm gonna wear these without any socks. But if I do need some socks, I just gotta go into my equipment inventory real quick, whip out the socks, and put them on. But for now, I'm gonna test them out. I'm gonna put them on just see how they feel without any socks. Now my foot is still hurting. So I found out that I actually sprained one of the ligaments in my ankle. I'm fairly certain. It was a mild sprain, but it came when I did that 5-mile run on Sunday. So I said it's a mild sprain, so I can still walk about for the most part without any trouble. But I'm pretty wary of doing any kind of running right now. So it could be, I don't even know if I'm going to make it to my race in like 2 weeks. Yeah, it's in 2 weeks. I'm actually fairly certain I'm not going to be able to run that race. It's an 8-mile trail race, and with my ankle in the weight condition that it is right now, I don't think I'm going to be ready for that race. So kind of a bummer, but it was a pretty cheap race as far as, cost to enter. I bought I paid for all 3 races. This is the Fall Trail Race Series, sponsored by the Wahanita Trail the Westerly Track and Athletic Club. They have a 3-race series every fall. It starts with the Wahanita Trail 5K, which I did pretty well in. I did run the course incorrectly, but that's another story. And then the Run for the Pumpkins 8K trail race, which is where I injured my left foot. I stepped on something pretty bad, and that race didn't go well anyways because some gut issues. But anyways, when I ran my last run on, that wasn't my last run. When I ran a run on Sunday, it was just over 5 miles. I was doing a lot of hills. I probably just overdid it, and now my right foot is hurting. There's a tendon right here between. I don't even know what these bones are. I had to look it up. There's a tendon right here that's been feeling sore, and I definitely did something to it. I don't want to put a lot of stress on it because I could risk doing something really bad to it. So it definitely feels like a sprain. But anyways, I'm going to put on these shoes, try them out, see how they feel. Hopefully they good. Let's see, I'm just going to reverse the lace pattern here a little bit. I don't like having laces that go under. Now, the cool part is I can tighten these laces all I want, but it's not going to lock down my toes in the toe box. It's awesome. So these are definitely better than the last shoe that I had. Oh, hold on a second. Pretty cool. They have these flexible, like these flex lines here. I'm not entirely sure why they have them because the sole is so thin. I really don't think it's necessary. But regardless, these are as far as minimalism go, these are pretty close to about as thin of a sole as you can get. The sole bed is entirely flat. It's great. It's a lot better than my day-to-day shoes that I use when I go to work, which I don't know where they are. Anyways, those shoes are ridiculously cheap. I should just throw away. They're so bad. Maybe I'll actually keep these for my regular day-to-day shoes and just toss those ones because those are some garbage. Converse. Imposters. Apart. So I mentioned that I sprained my ankle. I don't know if it was actually like a full-blown sprain. I'm pretty sure I probably just overstretched one of the ligaments, or maybe overstressed it somehow. With my left foot having the, you know, the injury, the bone bruise, it probably altered my gait to some level, and so maybe that's what caused my right foot to not be feeling good though after that 5-mile run. So anyhow, I forgot to take the insole out of this shoe. I wonder if it feels thick. So let's go. I'm gonna take these out for a run, like up and down my street, my block, which is like a quarter mile. Like I said, I hurt my right foot, but it's not like that bad. It didn't swell up. It didn't. It wasn't like tender to the touch. It's mostly a. If I pull my foot upward, kind of like to the inside, really hard, then it starts to hurt. It's like it's probably one of the stabilizing ligament groups within the ankle, and most likely that got overstressed because I was running funny because of how my left foot was feeling. Then maybe that's what happened. So, anyways, I'm gonna go give these a run, and up and down the street. It is raining right now. Who cares? All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, that was nice. Just did half a mile up and down my block. Street, another one. It was just, you know, asphalt street, pretty much flat, a little bit downhill, tiny little bit of downhill, super low grade. These felt super fantastic. Can I say that? Super fantastic. That's how I'm gonna describe them. I went through a tiny little patch of grass just to see, and it is nice and wet, so it's been raining all day. So these still had grip even on that grass, which is kind of blowing my mind right now. Really nice shoe. I love it. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna adjust the laces exactly, because when I had it, there was a little bit of a pressure point on my left foot. I have to adjust the laces to like fit just right. But it felt really good. Felt really snug. There's quite a bit of cushioning around the back of the heel, on the back of the shoes. Seems kind of thick, almost a little bit too much. Which I guess would be nice to provide a little bit of warmth for the winter time. You know, when I go running these over the course of the winter, especially around here up in New England, we get some cold, snowy days most of the day. But yeah, it felt super nice. My toes have all kinds of space out here, but it's not like the shoe's not flopping around. It's a little bit louder than when I'm running barefoot, but that's kind of to be expected. It's always hard to run super quiet.
Daddy, it's flying away!
Yeah?
Yeah!
What's flying away?
Cat's hat!
Cat's hat?
Yeah!
Let's go see. There it goes. Woo! Uh-oh. Woo. Oh, the cat's hat is flying away from the cat in the hat. Okay. Alright. That's it for these. I plan to make an update on these every, I don't know, maybe 100 miles or so. So you'll probably see another update from me within a month. If I actually get through 100 miles in a month with these, we'll see. Although, given the way my foot has gone past couple of weeks, it looks like I might be running in shoes a little more often. So we'll see. I'll review these again after about 100 miles. See how they go. If these shoes last for 5,000 miles, or if the sole lasts for 5,000 miles, that would be super awesome. Now, because there's no support features, the main reason why I bought these things, Theoretically, the only thing that can really it's gonna wear a lot should theoretically just be the sole. Now I know there's other stuff that wears. I mean, there is you know, there's sewing here and such. So there's definitely other things that could potentially break. I mean, everything, the shoe bed, sorry, the sole here is laminated. I assume with some sort of a glue to whatever the rest of the shoe is made out of. So yes, theoretically other things can break, but I'm thinking the sole is going to be the taking the brute of most of the work that I put into these. So the brunt of all the work that I'm putting into these things. So yeah, I like how they feel. They feel super nice. I'm actually going to go weigh them right now and see what we got. Okay, so we got a food scale here, and let's put these shoes to the test. Eat. Alright, let's zero it out here real quick. Alright, so we got fluid ounces, no, weight. Ounces, here we go. Pounds and ounces. Zero it again. Alright. Weigh-in time. Make sure the waste gets in there. Eat.
Daddy, it's flying away!
It's flying away?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Alright. So these are 15.5. Oh. Yeah, because I'm weighing 2. Okay, here we go. So this shoe weighs 7.6 ounces. Let's do both, just in case, because you never know. And this scale is not exactly super fine. Okay, this one says 7.7 ounces. Okay, so 7.8 now. Hold on a second. 7.6. Okay, so they're not exactly the same honey shoe, but they're close. Off by 1/10 of an ounce, which is hardly enough to actually tell the difference. I'm sure even my feet don't weigh the same thing. I'm guaranteed. Okay, so that's that. So they're pretty lightweight. So 7.6 and 7.8 ounces, somewhere in that range. They are. I'm not sure about that. Looks. I mean, I think I would prefer like a gray and a black. That'd be really dope. Hey, if you want to make that color, that would look awesome. I think I would just exchange this black section for a blue color. That would look amazing, I think. Otherwise, yeah, this is a really nice shoe. It's fairly lightweight. I think mostly just because there's not much to it, which is great. It's exactly why I bought it. And we're gonna see how long they last. Like I said, I'll do another review in about 100 miles. If I keep these things for a couple of years, I might actually get to 5,000 miles, which would be amazing. Never ever had a shoe last that long. Even when I used to run in shoes, fairly frequently. So that's it for this shoe review. Hope you liked it. If you want to find these shoes, these are, again, like I said, these are from Xero Shoes company. And this model is the Prio, and the blue version, this particular size is size 9, so 7.6 ounces to 7.8 ounces, and yeah, it's a nice shoe. I'm going to enjoy using this shoe over the winter. Hopefully it gets me through the healing process for my feet, for my foot, left one particularly, and now my right foot now that it's having some trouble as well. Hoping this will at least get me through the winter time, which would be nice. Last time I ran in the winter time, I was training for the Long Island Marathon. That was the marathon was in 2012, so I trained through the winter of 2011 to 2012, and I did a lot of those runs in some questionable footwear. Definitely some cold mornings for those runs. in hindsight, it was I probably did some foolish things in that regard, in terms of running at some questionable temperatures for barefooting. But these will be nice. They'll allow me to wear some socks. There's still a little bit of room left in the shoe at the end of it, so if I want to wear socks, it's not going to mess anything up, I don't think. So it's not going to crush anything as far as the toes go. So that's good. So that's been it for this review of the Xero Prio minimalist shoe, and I look forward to using them. Until then, run hard and run free, and don't get injured. It's not fun. But if you do get injured, play it smart, and be gentle to your feet while they heal.